As American consumers and businesses continue to replace their electronic equipment, we generate an ever-growing supply of e-waste. Meanwhile, in developing countries, there is an increasing demand for serviceable electronics. For them, the computers that we consider obsolete represent entry into the digital world. The electronics repair industry is well established in places like Latin America, Africa, Asia, and the Mideast, and it's a well-respected profession, providing ongoing economic opportunities. Seems like a perfect arrangement, except for one thing. What happens to the electronics that are beyond repair? U.S. labor and insurance costs make it expensive to separate the wheat from the chaff and provide proper disposal of the toxic materials. Unfortunately, some U.S. companies avoid these costs by sending junk along with the good units. Well-intended organizations like BAN and Greenpeace have focused the world's attention on these toxics along for the ride. As a result, California and other states have taken drastic measures to completely stop the export of used electronics. Subsidies from these states actually create an incentive to destroy working and repairable items. And pending federal legislation threatens to halt the export of used electronics nationwide. Ironically, this only drives toxic exports to even higher levels as foreign buyers are forced to turn to unscrupulous sellers who include junk electronics. The World Reuse, Repair, and Recycling Association believes that there is a sound business model for exporting usable electronics overseas. A typical ratio of usable items from a WR3A contract shipment is 95 to 98%. We call it the fair trade model because it reflects the needs of both the buyers and the sellers. If U.S. companies take responsibility for testing and shipping only usable electronics, buyers are more than happy to pay a premium. That extra revenue reduces the costs of domestic disassembly and proper recycling of junk parts. The WR3A also offers financial incentives to overseas facilities who upgrade their health and safety practices. For trading partners in developing countries, the fair trade model means sustainable employment and greater access to technology. It's not right to export junk and toxins. It's also not right to smash serviceable equipment in the U.S. Contact the WR3A to find out how you and the world can benefit from fair trade for electronics wastes.